back, y'all.
Hello, hello, hello.
Happy Pride, y'all. I found the gayest shirt I own.
Yes, I'm back. Yes, I'm back. So guess what Queen has in the kitchen today?
Are y'all ready to get your grill on? Because today is Black Bean Burger Day.
But I'm gonna add my own little spicy flavor to it.
I didn't get a tiara or a queen sign, so.
You are gonna need some onions. I like green onions, especially in a veggie burger.
I don't have any green onions. I ain't that fancy a lesbian.
You can use regular onions. I'm gonna go rogue and maybe use a bell pepper.
No, I don't have any bell peppers, Dina. Thank you.
Some black beans, 3 cloves of garlic, half a cup of gluten-free oats, 2 shredded carrots. I'm gonna use TAJIN, which I love. Gluten-free soy sauce, also known as Tamari. I got a little bit of taco seasoning, some paprika, coriander, salt, and pepper. Ashley loves that I throw different things in it, so I didn't have black beans.
Okay, yeah, I have something to say about this all freaking ready.
But you're gonna need 2 cans of black beans.
Let's talk about these dang black beans, okay?
I didn't have 2 cans of black beans, I had 1, but then I also had a can of spicy kidney beans.
I didn't have cans of black beans either, Dina, but I did have some dried black beans, and what had happened was, you have to soak those overnight. I didn't know that part until I read them today,
So why not? What can it hurt?
I have microwaved these beans. I have soaked them and rehydrated them, put them on the stove for an hour. I think they're finally there and I can proceed.
I'm just gonna go ahead and dump that in here.
Somebody didn't tell us that we could just throw the freaking kitchen sink in here, so y'all just put whatever you want in the burger.
And then I'm gonna chop up my onions. I think that when you use onions, do it to taste. Like, this is the cool thing about doing this. I love to cook, so I'm not afraid to take some risks.
No.
And so if you're new in the kitchen, then follow the recipe exactly.
Did y'all hear her just reference the recipe, the Bible that we go by?
And then until you start getting a little bit more confidence with the cooking in the kitchen, then start throwing things into it. But I know what I like and I know what likes me. Meaning that my body, what it responds to, what it doesn't respond to. I'm such a delicate flower that sometimes my tongue is just a little bit more sensitive than it used to be.
Speaking of bodies and delicate flowers, kids, don't forget your Beano.
If you go to like Trader Joe's or a different store, they already have all the garlic chopped up. We have it here too. It's in the freezer section, but I don't know, not a fan all the time, only because I don't use garlic all the time and then I find that I waste all that stuff. If you're from California, especially Southern California, we don't mess around with our Mexican.
Okay, wait. First we're in Italy, talk about the fact that you don't keep a lot of garlic around, and now we're making Mexican burgers. Am I right? What did I miss?
So this isn't like a Mexican burger, but you know what? I may just turn it into one. Why not? And someone recently turned me on to TAJIN. Oh, why didn't anyone tell me? That stuff is so good. I didn't know that you could cry from green onions. Maybe it's just that I'm emotional and menopausal, but no, that's the green onions because Ice is too cute today to cry.
You know what happened? What? You know what she said to me then? What? She said she didn't love me no more. What? And that's why you buy your onions already chopped, y'all.
You know, they say mince, I say chop, you say tomato, I say tomato.
Darling, the gays will always say mince.
And you know what? Cooking has to be fun. So if you have kids, they say to mash those beans, but you know what? With a fork, that ain't happening here. I'm just gonna stick my hand in there.
Dina, I have on white pants, okay? Can the company please buy me an apron?
I'm gonna add just half, just sort of to see.
And to all my gay and lesbian and trans brothers and sisters, I hope y'all are lucky enough to get to a Pride event this month. And if you're not fortunate enough to be near a city that hosts one, I pray that you find one online or find some cool accounts to follow, because we could all use a little support, right? That's the cool thing about social media. We'll say there are some darn good accounts you can follow and feel inspired, y'all. So I'm gonna throw those in the comments.
So I'm gonna go ahead and add the 2 sliced carrots. I bought these shredded, so you can buy them shredded, why not? I'm gonna use a little to see if it's enough.
In Charleston, South Carolina, it is hot and humid, or as they like to say here, muggy. It's muggy out, y'all. And we don't have a shopping cart, it's buggy.
You know, you literally can modify anything to the way you want it. You know what I mean?
I'm just a lesbian trying to keep up.
So let's go ahead and add a 1/2 teaspoon of coriander, also known as cilantro.
Oh, for crying out loud. Now you tell me, I ain't got no coriander or no cilantro.
We're gonna add a 1/2 teaspoon of paprika and salt and pepper to taste. So we'll see about that. We're gonna add a teaspoon to start of the soy. We're gonna add some pepper. And, oh yeah, look at that muscle go, baby. The Ka-WEEN is fit. And TAJIN. I'm obsessed. Okay, so I'm just gonna go for it because, yeah, I'm a girl. Then I'm also gonna add some gluten-free taco seasoning. One of my friends brought this for me from the States, which I'm so excited. Thank you, Tiffany.
Y'all, while Dina's pouring what looks like a bottle of Diet Coke into hers and everything else she's got in her dang kitchen, I've got like 100 seasonings here and 100 seasonings there. It's like, are you putting cumin in it? Because then it's gonna taste like chili. And then we're going back to taco seasoning. Which country am I preparing this burger for? And are they gay or straight?
And then I'm gonna add the oats. So now we got all the ingredients in the bowl. So instead of using a fork, listen, you can use gloves. I'm the only one eating in this house, so I don't care because it's just me. I wash my hands, don't worry, it's all good. Let's just see. I'm gonna mash it because that fork thing, I mean, God bless, but it's just so much easier this way.
Lesbians are very particular about things they put their hands in, okay?
Make sure, Ashley, that you wash and drain your black beans. I know, I should have said that in the beginning. It's not my fault.
See, y'all, I told you, she totally knows.
That makes me laugh so hard, I don't know why.
She does this to me on purpose.
I love you so much. It's so much fun doing this, honestly. I mean, who'd have thunk it?
I love you too, but we shall see how my bean burger turns out.
Look, you know the consistency you want for a burger, right? So look at it. We got this. I'm thinking it's a little moist.
And I can tell you from experience, that is a term that gay men do not prefer.
But let me go ahead and taste to see where we're at. Are you f***ing kidding me? Dude, I would legit eat this like a bean salad and not even mush it into a burger. Okay.
Y'all, the sound effects coming out of her kitchen right now.
I think I'm amazing in the sense of the flavor is perfect. I'm just gonna add more oats and I'm definitely adding the rest of the onions and the garlic. See, here's where sometimes I go a little too far. It tastes amazing the way it is, so why would I mess it up and add different flavors? I'm gonna keep out that rogue thing.
Let's go back to the recipe, huh?
But I was right with the tahini and the taco seasoning. Yes, Ka-WEEN! I'm gonna go ahead and just add a little scoop of more oats just to see if it helps bind it a little bit more. In between like cooking and stuff, especially for Ashley, it's really important that you clean as you go.
Listen, Linda, I hear you and I appreciate that comment.
I can't even say that with a straight face. I'm just messing with you.
And I don't think that your carrots were chopped enough to go in, quite frankly. I think those shredded carrots are still too long.
But yeah, I think these are, you know, I get the giggles. But I think these look amazing. Like, okay, I'm gonna bring it in close, peeps. Look at that. It looks so good, right? Here, watch. I'm gonna put it right there. That looks so good.
That looks like my dog just threw up in my hand. Don't be doing that.
And on top of that, so are my earrings. They're so cute. Ka-WEEN.
Clearly I got to up my gay game over here.
Then we are just going to form them into patties. Now, it says that it can make 4, but girl, guy, person, let's just make as many as you want. Make them as big as you want. Do whatever you want. Like, no one's the boss of you. And because the Ka-WEEN says you can. These are amazing, honestly. I'm gonna admit, this is the first time I've made myself veggie burgers, and I'm pretty impressed. I really do recommend, if you don't have all black beans and you find some spicy kidney beans or something, do it, use it.
Or oranges, or mushrooms, or bell peppers, or chocolate, or whatever floats your boat, apparently.
It doesn't hurt anything to try. That's all I ask, is you just try. Keep trying. Don't ever stop trying. Try, try, try. And if it doesn't work, try, try, try again. You know what I would do? I would even break this up and put it into like a wrap or a burrito.
Okay, that defeats the whole point of doing burgers, Dina.
So, here we are. I got 6. Look at that. 6 of these bad boys. Oh my God, so I'm going to set these in the freezer for 30 minutes to sort of set and keep binded. And then I'm gonna try one in the air fryer, I think one in the oven, and one on the pan.
Then why don't you go ahead and put one outside on the sidewalk too and see if it fries?
Maybe, I don't know. Depends what I'm in the mood for. I mean, I'm a woman. I'm allowed to change my mind. So let's just see what happens in that 30 minutes. You know what? This shit is good, and I know it's taking Ashley way longer than it took me.
You know I gotta follow these videos along with you and make these things just like y'all do. Watching Miss Thing chop up her whatever she decides in the moment that she might have in her house and I might not. So I skipped ahead a little bit to watch because she said she was gonna try frying them like 10 different ways. So I wanted to see which one was best. Because you know me, I like a good shortcut. She didn't freaking say which method she done used that worked the best for this little burger y'all are gonna watch her eat. I'm just telling you. We are on our own once again. We are going rogue.
You could also put on here maybe some salsa verde or something hot and spicy.
So this is the part where the lesbian has to stick her hands in the beans. I think that's enough to start. Oh, y'all. That is just a sensation.
My little tum-tum can't handle that stuff no more. Just hurts. So this TAJIN is as, you know, spicy as it's gonna get.
If I have to wash my hands again to go into that cabinet, y'all, and I tell you, there's garlic up in your lesbian nails. I'm not lying. Shit, I forgot to line my pan. Damn it.
I love spice, but it's so damn good.
This is like being a kid with mud pies in white pants.
Can I get a yes? Ka-WEEN!
I am not tasting mine, Dina, because...
Ashley, how you doing over there? Did you drop a fork into the garbage disposal?
Not finding some real random thing in the fridge that's been there for 5 months that I thought I'd try to throw everybody off at the last minute.
Are you still rinsing your beans?
How rude. Look at that. Open up, Bertha! Incoming! I've been waiting all afternoon to use my flipper, and apparently it's not needed in this recipe because, you know, you can put anything you want in it. You can put it in the oven, you can put it in the air fryer, you don't have to put it on the stove. Who knows where Dina cooked hers? I mean, for real, it could have been on her freaking sidewalk. We will never know. So I guess I'll just save this for the next ice cream episode. Bertha! Now y'all, I have put a little bit of vegan cheese on that one because Miss Thing had been trying to make them taco-y, so that was Mexican cheese. You're welcome. What do you think?
Oh my God, I can't stop eating it. Look. So good.
I am gonna have mine over a little bit of greens, and I'm so hungry right now, so this is amazing. Then y'all, look at this. Made my own barbecue sauce. Take that, Dina! A little jar, because Miss Thing's got us saving jars now, and I'm kind of obsessed. Like now I'm saving anything that's got a cool shape and container. So this is sugar-free, organic, gluten-free ketchup, some liquid smoke, honey, salt and pepper. I think there was a little balsamic in there. I don't know, I threw things in there. Oh, garlic, it's freaking delicious. This is ketchup based. Here in the South, we also do mustard based barbecue sauces. I'll do a recipe for y'all. I mean, it just makes all the difference, because if we're really gonna stick to our vegan, gluten-free, well, it's not completely sugar-free, but it's natural sugars with the honey. Oh, and a little maple syrup. No preservatives and no refined sugar. It's easy, and you know, you got ingredients laying around at home, you can make your own.
I like these because the store-bought ones, I feel like sometimes the indigestion, maybe they're pre-fried or something.
Pretty good? I think so. Excited to taste it. You can taste the carrots. That's pretty good. I would say baking them in the oven, they definitely have kind of a cakey consistency to them, so probably should have flipped them at some point and let them run a little bit longer, because the top is crispy but the bottom is not. I don't know how Miss Thames turned out in her air fryer. We don't know how Miss Thames turned out anywhere.
I also really recommend freezing them maybe halfway cooked or not fully cooked, so then when you cook it next time, it's going to be more fresh tasting.
I think next time I might try them in the frying pan. They got a good flavor.
These are super fresh.
This is delicious. I will eat this. Well, obviously I will eat this, because who else is gonna eat it here? Huh? Me and the company that's gonna buy me an apron, that's who.
Woo! That TAJIN kick in the end. Mamma mia!
Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you so much. We so enjoy doing this with you. If you wouldn't mind, like, just doing a little follow, doing a little like, subscribe action, share this with your friends if you enjoy it, because we want to keep doing it for y'all. We so appreciate you. Have a wonderful week. We'll see you next time. Happy Pride!
Ay, 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 I love it. Ciao.
I mean, I cannot go on a date this week.